Hello everyone. Today I will be doing a presentation overview of the Juice Cleanse diet. So the target audience for this diet primarily consists of women, with 63% of the participants being women that have tried the diet and do not want to ever try it again. This is in part by this heavy social media influence that the Juice Cleanse diet has. It's been popularized by influencers with minimal nutritional background that don't have any substance behind what they support. Here is an example of that.
Do a little rewind from Fashion Week, so come with me to Bless Jewelry to pick up my 7-day Simple Cleanse. This is my new obsession to detoxify, reduce inflammation, and to illuminate my skin before big events. Leading into the fashion month, this is the perfect reset for my body, loaded with vitamins and minerals to depuff, which I love. The drinks have lemon, ginger, cayenne, all anti-inflammatory benefits. It's also packed with vitamin C, which helps the skin bare. So this Simple Cleanse is the perfect full body reset.
Now, as you can see in that video, he makes a lot of open-ended health claims and does not back it up in any way, shape, or form. This is the kind of content that is detrimental to the average audience that watches this and thinks that he knows what he's talking about and that he should be listened to. Juice cleansing as a weight loss strategy. Now, this is a popular systematic review article that I researched with. It analyzed all the popularized juice cleanse diets that are out on the market, and they found that a majority of them have little scientific data as a foundation for their claims, much like the video we just watched. As well, the diet structure typically consists of range from 2 to 21 days, and they incorporate juices for total meal replacements, so no meals are being had, which leads to limited caloric intake. A majority of the diets actually are around 400 kcals per day diets, which is far below the normal standard. And some even promote the use of laxatives and sauna usage, which these sauna usage in its own right can be a healthy method of therapy, but in terms of a diet usage or weight loss, is not healthy. And the seen effects from the diet is a noticeable spike in the cortisol levels, which can lead to rebounded weight gain and binge eating. The release of the cortisol stress hormone triggers an appetite stimulant. It's an appetite stimulant, so it's going to trigger that rebound weight gain. Whenever your body does get normal food intake, it's going to take in all the nutrients it can and hold on to them, and it's going to trigger that appetite so that you're trying to eat as much as possible to regain all the weight that you lost in an unhealthy way. This also can lead to potential hyponatremia, manganese overdose, laxative abuse, as mentioned earlier, and oxalate nephropathy. We have more on that to come. One diet in particular, though, that did show positive signs and positive benefits is the Cellar Detox 369. The 9-day cleanse boasted healing effects for acne, autoimmune diseases, and weight loss. Now, this was not all seen. They examined the content, effectiveness, and whether the diet is necessary in general. And it also broadly claimed to cleanse the liver and increase energy levels. As you can see here, the diet consisted of waking up, drinking lemon water each day, 16 ounces, which I personally would recommend as well. But the main key component that you see in all of these, along with the juice cleanse aspect, is that they recommend lunchtime, mid-afternoon, dinner time. They recommend eating meals too. They're heavy contents of fruits and vegetables and things of that nature. So that's the difference that you see in this diet and why it boasted those more positive results, as we see here. Most participants reported vitality boosts and that were seen after the detoxification. 89% of the participants had lower ALT, AST, and bilirubin levels, and 81% of the participants exhibited weight loss. And all these results were indicated with a high p-value with statistical significance with approximately 0.01%, and that indicates valid null hypothesis, as we know. But there isn't some important takeaways from these results, as they're all great things. but most participants had altered hepatic values prior to the cleanse. This would include normal alcohol consumption or chronic use of any medications, and also most participants reported normal intake of processed foods and other unhealthy materials. And so with any diet that you replace healthy nutrients in turn and take away the processed foods and the other things that are not good for our bodies, that our bodies don't need, you're going to see positive results, and that's across the board. So that's not, you can't sit there and claim that the juice cleanse diet itself was the reasoning behind all these results. You have to look at it from a holistic approach. Another one we have here is the green smoothie cleanse. This was a reported case in a 65-year-old woman that obtained acute oxalate nephropathy from the cleanse. The juice content contained oxalate-rich leafy greens that brought on hyperoxaluria, and this gradually progressed into acute kidney injury in the hospital, which was then followed by end-stage renal disease. This patient had normal kidney function prior to the cleanse. She did have some predisposing factors of chronic antibiotic therapies going on and previous gastric bypass procedure. And kind of the importance of this is that these juices have potential risk factors for susceptible individuals like the one we see here. And so sudden extreme changes like these diets can exacerbate and fully blow open these issues and lead to much more serious things like we see with the AKI and the end-stage renal disease. So overall, with the juice cleanse diet, they've been popularized through social media as a multi-purpose solution for weight loss and a range of other health benefits. They also contain nutritious content that registered dietitians frequently recommend. So there are those fruit and vegetable components that we are trying to get patients and participants to get into their diet, into their lifestyle, but the lack of caloric content and the lack of physical substance within these juice diets is not the way to do it. There's extreme caloric restrictions, which can lead to a multitude of serious health conditions, as stated earlier, that lead to that hypoxal nephropathy, the AKI, all those different things. And the biggest takeaway is it is important to consult with a physician if you were to be interested in partaking in one of these fad diets and one of these juice cleanses, and to make sure that it is right for you if that were the case. Thank you for listening.